we're back to Dad's business and the family business, I should say, talking about vans. So I heard you talking about your short wheelbase, so do you want to continue with that?
We'll talk about the bed systems first. So this system is absolutely brilliant. It's actually comfier than my own bed at home. So when I go away, I have a great night's sleep. So if you follow, stay there, you can see the system itself. So if I pull the seats down, the difference between the long wheelbase and the short wheelbase is the short wheelbase with this system, you put the seats down and you fold the bed over like so, and you've got the full length of the system there. This is a 6'8" bed. So no matter what size you are, you're gonna have a great night's sleep, and it's a huge bed. So for me, I'm 6'3" and I have absolutely loads of space when I'm sleeping in this bed, which is absolutely fantastic. If there's just the one of you, you can even take this off like so, a simple zip, and then you can use this space here. A seat can come out and you can have a fridge here, which is quite handy to have. And I don't have the swivel seats in at the moment, but it opens up the van completely once you have the swivel seats in, which I'm going to get, by the way. So you swivel them round and then you've got the full system. You can come down, you've got the seats turned around, and you've got all the space you need there. And then obviously once you're finished sleeping, you fold this system back up like so. The seats come back up. Which is...
Pop that in there, we can zip that on left. Zip it on later, Sean, it's fine. Just zip it on later.
Problem. So you pull the seats up.
Okay, so we'll put that seat back up. And that one's got a pull there.
There we go. That goes back up.
So it's remarkably quick.
Easy as that, and that's the best thing about this system. It's so easy, and the long wheelbase gets even easier. The advantage of this van itself is for the short wheelbase. For driving, it's such an everyday van. You can use it just on days out, you can use it going camping. It's still not the length where it's too long. So when you go in parking spots, you can still get away with having the short wheelbase. Whereas in my opinion, I don't know about you, I feel like sometimes the long wheelbase is a bit too long for that everyday stuff. But you know, as long as you're a good driver like yourself, you'll be all right.
My wife, Kay, prefers to drive in short wheelbase because it's easier to get into car parking spaces. So if you're going supermarket runs and things like that, it's a lot better. But whilst we're talking about the length difference of the van, if we just close this door here.
Because a lot of people don't actually know the length distance.
So if you look here, okay, the sliding door finishes here, and then you've no extra space. Now if we go over to the long wheelbase, the difference is that, so from there to there, you're looking at 400 millimetres, and that is it. 400 millimetres.
While it doesn't seem a lot, it is actually quite a big difference.
It gives you more space in the van. So why don't we go in and have a look at this one?
I'll let you talk the bed system here, seeing as this is your van, Dad.
Yeah, so okay, if we look in here, you can see you can have a 6-foot bed in there. Now, with it being a bed, it's 6 foot long. It fits. I've been away, Sean and I have been away at motorsport events, and we both slept in there, no problems whatsoever. Now, I have got the swivel seats in this one, so if you come round here, or even if you go that way, Kay, that'll be better, if you go around from that side. And we open that door. Okay, so on this particular van, we have the swivel seats. Now, if you imagine that seat folded down, even on if you took that headrest off, okay, so you could see even with the bed finished up, you'd have enough room to get out on the short wheelbase and then sit here. And you could both sit here in an evening, you could even fold it back and you'd have that. But if you don't need the seats, take the row of seats out if there's only 2 of you travelling, and you would have a lot more space with this van, obviously. So we're back to the long wheelbase. These can be in or out, and it works in harmony with you don't need it with the bed as such, okay? You could have 3 seats here and your 2 swivel seats here, and obviously the way we've got it set up, we've got 3 single seats on this one. As I say, these just pop back up, simple as that, and I've decided to put a fridge in here, which works. Now, as Sean described on the short wheelbase, you can actually put the fridge where the single seat is, so that works perfectly as well.
As themselves, we've got the short wheelbase one here and the long wheelbase one here. So as simple as this, you grab either side and they slide out like that, and you can hear a nice little click, and you've got your space here to do all your cooking. You've got your space in there, and you've got a gas hob here, which is brilliant for a fry up. And the best thing about this is you can. Well, this is movable,
yeah,
so you can simply pick this up.
Put it to the back.
You can put it to the back.
Okay.
You can put it to the front.
And then
you can put it to the side.
Yeah, and you can take it out and put it in the awning. So it's so flexible. So if I go over to this one, as you can see, this one has got the cooking pod on the side, and you can see on here we have the Van King mounts for the mountain bikes. So when you fold back the bed and take out the mattress, you can have 2 bikes on there. You can have the cooking pod, so you can go out for the day biking, and then the beauty of it is come back and you have a coffee. Same system. This one's just set up. It's got all the cutlery in at the moment, the kettle. Pop that up just as Sean described there, and then you get your gas hob and everything, gas bottle in there, and that works really, really, really nice. Well, this particular system has this bike system, and it's a twin rail with the 2 fork mounts, with the through axle fork mounts that fit with the bike. And we go away quite a lot biking together as a family. And if Sean takes his van, the bike station can be on his one as well. We can all go away together, and it just works so well.
No matter what system you have, whether you have the short wheelbase or the long wheelbase, you can have both the bike attachments on each. And the best thing about this system is it's so easy to move the system around, and we can show you that in a later video.